Is it getting better? Do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you now? You've got someone to blame.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello. As you already know, my name is Mahmood Hayat. I'm a figurative painter based in Lahore. So what do I have here? This is my new design. This is series number 2. The measurements are 12 by 16 and this sits comfortably on the forearm and the wrist. This is perfect for your painting projects. I'm going to show you how to paint a portrait, how to approach a subject within 4 colors to achieve and construct the structure of a portrait. So we're going to jump straight into it. Okay, so I have my white, my cadmium red, ivory black and yellow ochre. So what I'm going to do is for my shadows, I'm going to take some black and some cad red and I'm going to mix them to slightly reddish black, which is going to look like raw umber. This is a limited palette. Okay, a bit more of this to have a really dark value like this. Always remember to keep your palette clean. If you have a dirty palette, it's gonna end up on a muddy painting approach. So always keep your palette clean. Skin color, a really saturated skin color. So I'm gonna use ochre and cad orange. Cad red. So as you can see, this is really a fiery sort of a peach, right? So I'm going to tone it down. I'm going to eventually tone it down. There you go. So I need some amount of pinks, like cad red, a bit of white, like that. Shadows, like warmer shadows. I'm going to get black and mix it with greens, ochres to get this warm shadows, translucent ones, white and ochre to get some warm lights, warm highlights. Use a bit of white in all these and I'm going to tone them down, tone their heat values down, make them less saturated, right? Mixing white in all these, making it less pink, less saturated. I'm going to take this, the reddish brown, like raw umber. I'm going to mix some white to it. It's going to give me a grayish raw umber. So this is how I'm going to start with these basic color combinations. So this is my medium, liquid. So I'm going to just try to sketch. As you notice, my portrait is not bigger than my hand. So this is basically sight size. This is what we call sight size. The hair is gonna come like this. So at this stage, don't worry too much about the nitty-gritties of perfection. You just need to block in your light source, how the light affects the formation of the head. So whenever you're painting a portrait, always remember there are basically 3 segments that I divide my painting into. So this segment is gonna have more of yellow ochres in it on the skin, right? Like right here, okay? And let me show you. Okay, so this is gonna have more of the yellowish side on the forehead. And as we go down, we're gonna move more towards the pinkish side because this area is more pink, right? This is yellow. This is how I divide my portrait. And on the lower side, on the chin side, either it's gonna be like bluish, towards the bluish, or it's gonna be towards the greenish. So here you go. Okay, so her band is coming somewhere right here. It's a yellow band. I'm gonna get more of this ochre, a really clean stroke of ochre. Here is my favorite part through paint. It's my favorite. And I really enjoy the complex formation of the air. And I'm gonna use a mixture of, lighter browns and mix that with black, and the lobe of the air is going to be more towards the pinkish. So I use a lot of pink, grayish pink, peaches, and I add a value of gray or either greens in respect to where the form is turning. And this is how it's done. It's a simple process. Anybody can do it, provided you know the direction in which you're painting, you understand the values, you understand how light impacts the formation and the planes of a portrait. So guys, here it is, and let me know if you need this palette. They are premium palettes. They are not mass produced. It takes me quite a while to produce one of these palettes. So you can either DM and I'll share the information, and there is a 3-day waiting period. Take care. Thank you.